Hi Stampers, happy Friday. How is everybody? Are you staying cool in the summer heat? It's perfect here. I mean, it's warmer. I think it wasn't supposed to get to 70, but I rode out to our store with my husband, and when we were coming back in, I asked him what temperature our pickup said, and he said it was 71, which is warmer than it was supposed to be here. And that's pretty warm for where we live here on the coast. So, hi Karen. I have a piece of candy in my mouth. I'm just being silly today. But I have a cool card. I think it's fun anyway. And pretty. And let's see. What do I have to tell you? Oh, I've got some happy mail. So I will be showing that. And I don't think I'm going to do a video next week because my new desk is supposed to be coming not this weekend, but next weekend. So this week I will be moving out my current desk situation, which is, there's a desk behind me that's just a little IKEA desk, and then the one that is here in front of me is, I've talked about it before, it's a great big cabinet desk that the doors open up, and what I'm getting is two flat desks that come together in the corner, and the bottom's going to be white, and the top, hi Linda, the top is going to be a gorgeous teal stained color. And so we get to pick it up not this weekend, but next weekend. So I need to have everything ready in my room. So yeah, everything will be out of here, so I won't be doing a video next week. So we will just go with it, and then I will be back the week after that. And I might even pop on sooner because I know I'll be excited about my desk. So I'll probably come on and do like a tour of my craft room. Not that it's gigantic or anything, but you know, I want to show you the new stuff I've done in here. So that's what we will be doing. So let me get my phone mounted. I don't know what's happening. I might have to go out and come back on. Maybe not. We'll see. That was weird. Okay. It doesn't look like that it's doing that now. So there is the address to my shopping page, and here is the August hostess code. And you can always find this under the specials tab when you get to the stamping page. It's kind of in a different spot now with our new platform. So yeah. I don't know why it says there's a poor connection. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Charlene. Hopefully it won't be doing that the whole time. I don't know why there'd be a poor connection today. It's a nice day outside. Okay. So it looks like it's doing okay now. So yeah, there again is the hostess code. So if you place an order under $150 at checkout, there's a box to put this code in if you would do that. If you got excited and ordered $150 or more, you would earn rewards for that. So don't use that code. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to show you my happy mail first. So this came, the envelope is so cute. You guys, I love that gingham. And I don't know this gal, so that's always kind of fun to get happy mail from somebody that you don't know. And I think that her card is super cute. And this was from Penny McEntee. And she also sent me, it's just very sweet, She says, I hope you are having a great day. Blessings, Penny. And then she sent me a bunch of fun patterned paper. I like the color schemes here. Polka dots and squares and flowers. Very cute. So Penny, if you happen to watch this, thank you very much. And Penny is from Tennessee. So there is that. And then Donna T, who, hi Donna. I am showing the card you sent me. She stamped the envelope, and this card is so stinking adorable, you guys. Look at it. Look at it. The little party hats in there popped up, and all the little presents have twine ribbons. They are so cute. Take it, Sloth. And then she wrote some sweet things in here for me. Thank you so much, Donna. I love this card, and so does everybody else. I posted it on Our Crafty Creations. So if there are some of you who aren't part of that group, be sure you find it on Facebook. It's a group page that I started, and it's for all kinds of crafts, arts and crafts, whatever you might do. Yeah, go over there. It's for inspiration and fun. So just put in a request to join, and I will sign you in. So yeah, super, super adorable card. And I love the way you colored it. So cute. Okay. On to stamping. So today the focus is going to be this set, Arrange a Wreath. I think it's so cute. And the coordinating die set makes this even more fun. And this is a photopolymer stamp set, so which is nice because then you can see right where to place things if you just want to stamp and put these little items right onto your wreath. You can do that. It's got some nice greetings there for holidays, and it's got a cute sign that you can stamp those onto. And let's see, it's got eggs and pears and a flower. So you can do all different kinds of holiday things there if you want. And then the die set is called Wreath Builders Dies. And so you've got two more wreaths here. Neither one of these cut out that wreath that's on the stamp set, but you've got two more wreaths, which we're going to be using today. There's stuff to do a fun ribbon bow. There are dies that cut out those holiday images, the pears and Easter eggs and such, and the partridge. Then there's extra little flowers, which I have pre-cut out some of those, and they also do embossing onto the flowers. There's a fun tag there that says love on it. And there's a poinsettia, or poinsettia, however you say it. So that's cool. Anyway, that's what I think it is. That's what it looks like to me. So very fun dies. So we'll get going on that. And then from this set, Dress to Impress, I'm going to just use this hello. I'm going to, what do you call it? Oh, the word just went out of my head, you guys. Mask. I'm going to mask off the fabulous because I just want the word hello in that set. Okay. Donna said she colored the card with Stampin' Blends, and she did a really good job of it. All right, so here's all the parts and pieces. I've got a rich cocoa, no, back up, early espresso card base. And then my patterned papers are from this really large package that you will find in my online shop or in the catalog, the annual catalog, and it's called In Good Taste Designer Series Papers. And there's all kinds of fun patterns in there that look like wood and fabric and tile and such like that. So I'm going to use this wood piece. I've got a piece of Whisper White for the inside. I've got a couple of scraps here of Old Olive, and what other color did I use? What color? It's this one, Garden Green. And then I used our current, the newest in colors to stamp. Some are stamped, some are just die cut. The flowers from the stamp set. So I stamped this in Magenta Madness on the top of Flirty Flamingo. And then these were cut from Misty Moonlight. And then the little tiny ones I cut, and I used Bumblebee. So those are the new colors. And I am going to, I have a little cup. I'm going to put those in because you guys know how I am constantly losing things. Then I have another scrap of the Early Espresso and a scrap of that wood print that I'm going to cut the sign out of. So the first thing I'm going to do is die cut. Hey Cindy, I'm going to die cut one each of these wreaths. These are pretty heavy dies. They're nice. Okay, so I'm going to do this one with the Garden Green. And I'll just, give me a second to run that through here. Okay. There's so many things you could do with this set. Wouldn't this be pretty to do some kind of a wedding, something with this one in particular? It would be really gorgeous cut out of like foil paper, I think, gold or silver. I'm just gonna poke out. There's just a few little things here. Using my Take Your Pick tool, which is such a handy gadget. Okay, so that one's done. See if I can get it back on here where it goes. That's always the challenge. I really need, I know I keep saying this, I need to get my magnetic sheets out and start using them. Okay, so I'm going to cut this one out of the Old Olive. So in case you're wondering what I am using to die cut with over there, I have Tim Holtz's little suitcase electric machine. It's by Sizzix and it's called the Vagabond and I love it. And Stampin' Up! Has a brand new Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. That's very cool. So if you're looking for a new machine, they've got you covered with that. It will be ready for everyone to order in September. Okay. So let's see. First I need to put this on. I love this paper. Do you guys like the stuff that looks like wood? That's the other side. But I love that. It's so realistic looking. If y'all wouldn't mind sharing my video to your page, that would be awesome, and that would really help me out. I always upload these also to YouTube. So if you ever get stuck and or get busy and can't watch right now and want to watch it later, you can always come back to my page here and watch it, or go to my YouTube channel, which is also JannaStamps, and you'll find it and much more there. Okay, so there is that, and maybe I'll go ahead and stamp the inside piece real quick. I'm just going to use that little flower right there, and I'm going to do one in Bumblebee. I think I'll do that one in the middle. Just a little something something to decorate the inside with. And then Magenta Madness. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys about this. So, I showed this before, right after I first got it. This is the stamp cleaning cloth that we have in our catalog, and I have been using this now for at least 3 weeks. I wet it when I first put it in here, and I have not wet it since. And it doesn't stink. And this is like, you can buy these stamp cases out of our catalog too. It's the slim one. This one was one I had saved, and I actually had put it in my little garbage can in here, and then thought, wait, let me pull that back out. Maybe I'll use it. And it was perfect for this, because that broken off piece right there allows air to get in here, but it doesn't dry it out. But it does keep it, because sometimes if you put wet things like this into something that's completely closed up, they'll get stinky. It does not stink. But yeah, it has stayed wet for 3 weeks. I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, so let's stamp one here in Magenta Madness. There we go. Yeah, I love that thing. It's nice and thick. One of my friends who also is a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I noticed that she has cut hers into pieces. So she probably took it and cut it down and probably cut it into about 6 different pieces. And that's how she uses hers. So it's whatever you... however you're comfortable doing it. Whatever works for you. Oopsie. There we go. So that was Misty Moonlight. So what I would say is, if you got this and put yours in a case like this, you might just poke a few holes in it or something. My other cleaning ones that I have, they're much thinner. I just got this little case from Dollar Tree, and I brought it home and I poked holes in it. But now, since I got this, honestly, I love this. Love, love, love it. Okay. And even with the holes poked in that other one, still those other cleaning ones I have, they'll get a little smelly after a while. All right, so the inside is done, and then I'm just going to take my Tombow here and dab a few dots. Are you guys, okay, I guess you can see this okay. And I'm gonna try not to be too slow because this glue dries so fast, and I'm only doing little tiny dots, so I don't want it to be all dried before I get it on the card. I think that's good. Okay. And now I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Don't need to hit them all, just here and there, because I don't want it laying down completely flat. I want it to have a little bit of dimension. And I'm going to put this one right over the top of that one. See, it's looking pretty already. Let me just hold it in place there for a second. You can see my wrinkly hands. It's like you look down one day and it's like, oh my gosh, I have old lady hands. Okay. But what are you going to do about it, you know? It is what it is, I guess. I know this fits on here. Close enough. Okay. What is next? What are we going to do next? All right, let's do the sign. I saw the sign. Okay. So I have this scrap and I have mounted the sign here, and I am just going to stamp it with Sahara sand. I wanted something a little bit lighter, just enough so you could see it, but I wanted that wood to show through. Thank you, Cindy. Okay, so I'm just going to ink up with Sahara sand. And I think I will get that, whatever that little doodah is in the wood there. And when you stamp with a photopolymer, you need to have like a softer surface under. I've got a big stamping mat under my paper here, and that's why I don't pull in an extra mat, because I always have that under there. But just in case you didn't know, that it's just best. When you stamp with the red rubber, it's got foam cushion built underneath of it. But the photopolymer stamps don't have that cushion, so you need to help it out a little bit. Okay, so there is that. And let me just get some, actually, I don't think I'll cut it out just yet. So what I am gonna do now is I'm going to brush it with a little bit of powder. And in case you're wondering, this has baby powder in it. It comes that way. It's to keep your embossing powder your embossing ink only to stick where you want it. So, you know, I've been touching this so paper picks up the oils from your skin. And I know it's baby powder because I can smell it, and it smells really good. So that just dusts that off and helps the embossing ink and powder to only stick where you want it. Okay, so let me bring my little hello in here. And I have a piece of Post-it tape, and I am just going to cover up that word fabulous on here because I don't want it. So I'm going to cover it up with the Post-it. And then I'm going to stamp in Versamark, which is clear, so you're not going to be able to see it very good. And I want to make sure I pull this off before I stamp, otherwise you're going to have a big blob of ink there where you want it. I'm just going to kind of put it at an angle on here because that's how I want it. You can kind of see it. And then I'm going to emboss with white embossing powder. So there, see, it's only where I want it. It's not scattered around. So, got me some handy dandy little grabby scissors. They're not scissors. They look like scissors, but I can do that. They're probably some kind of a medical instrument that they sell for stampers. You know how, just like the dental pick things, we use all kinds of tools that didn't have that original purpose. Okay, let me just zap this with my heat gun real quick. Hello. All right. Yeah, I have no idea where I got these. I might have gotten them at a convention one year. I don't know, but they've been in my stash for quite some time. Let me put this embossing powder away. I have another thing in my stash too that is used for holding things when you emboss it. I will show it to you. This thing. And this I can tell you where it came from. It's called Cool Fingers, and I'm sure I probably got it at a convention or something. There is a phone number to call. I'm going to hold it here for a second in case you want to write that down. And the other information there, Innovative Essentials. I have no idea if this company's even still around, but yeah, that's where I got it from. And so you just slip your paper in there and you can hold it. So this works better for bigger things. I mean, I could have used it for this. But I also think it works better with cardstock or heavier paper. It would have worked for that though, but the little scissor ones work really good on the smaller things. Okay. Let me just cut this real quick. So that ink I used is just dark enough that I can see where the line is. But like I said, I wanted that wood. I still wanted it to look like the wood. There we go. And I want to pop that up. If you're watching, be sure to leave a comment because I am going to give this card away. So I will be sending it out to one of you. So leave me a comment, and before I'm done with this card, I will figure out how I'm going to pick a winner. Maybe I will have you guess a number or something. I put a random generator on, but I've never used it during one of my lives yet. I need to practice that and do it one of these times. Okay, so I'm just going to pop this in the middle here. Hello. Okay, now then, the little pink flowers that I already stamped. Again, I stamped these with the Magenta Madness on Flirty Flamingo. And I'm just going to hold it in my hand, take the cap end of my Take Your Pick tool and give it a little curve here. There we go. And then what I want to do is put the lid back on that before I hurt myself. And I'm going to take that out and I'm going to put this one in. It's got that bigger stylus ball on the end of it there. And I'm going to take the little yellow ones and do the same thing with those. There we go. Okay, now for some gluing. Oh, actually, I wanted to do something before I did that, silly me. I can still do it. Okay. So let me just set the card aside. And I've got the Magenta Madness and a finger dauber. And remember I told you those dies emboss. Can you see the little raised design there? I'm just going to lightly daub over that so it kind of accentuates that design so you can see it a little bit better. It just gives it a little something there. And I'm going to do it with the yellow ones too, the bumblebee. Even though I've already cupped them up there, we can still do it. Whoopsie. Okay, there are the blue ones. And let me bring the bumblebee in here. I really like it on the bumblebee. Just really gives it some definition there. I painted my fingernails this morning. I did a horrible job. It's all on my skin. It'll come off, but yeah, I'm not the best at doing that. All right, did I stick my finger in it? I think I did. Let me just get a wipey here. Clean my fingers. Okay. All right, now we can decorate. I'm just going to stick these on with some Tombow. So you could turn this card into a birthday card, a thinking of you, whatever you might want to use it for. That's why most of the time I don't put, I don't stamp anything in the inside right when I first make the cards unless I am making it specifically for an occasion. That way I can come back and use it for what I need it for. And these little blue ones I'm going to do the same thing with. Okay, now let's just do this again. And we're going to glue these right on top of the blue. Okay. I know a lot of people have been doing Christmas cards. I just haven't gotten into the Christmas thing yet. It's still summer. Probably soon because you need to get them done, and then when the holidays here you don't have to just be stressing out trying to get it all done at the last minute. Of course that's usually what I'm doing, but I mean, and then there's the Halloween cards. We hardly get any trick-or-treaters at our house anymore, but I just still like all the fun, cute things and making Halloween cards. Okay, there's that. Now then, I've got to bling this up. Where's my blingity bling bling? Come out wherever you are. Here it is. Okay. So I have here the 2022 in color enamel dots. And what I'm going to tell you about these is if you like to take your pokey tip here, let me put it back on, and pop things like this off, don't do it with these because for some reason it pops off the top of the dot and leaves the color part stuck. So you need to pick them off. And if you kind of bend the plastic back and then just stick your fingernail or something gently under there, it's much better. And then take your pokey tool and pick them up. Okay, whatever you use for a pokey tool. I'll get it. I will. There we go. So I'm putting the cinnamon cider colored dots in the middle of the bumblebee flowers. Oops, now see, it happened and I didn't even do it. What I've been doing when that happens is going back with some clear glue and putting them back on. But I don't like that. And they slide off really easy off the paper, and they're fine once you get them off. It's just, You have to be careful with them, that's all I'm saying. Okay, one more. See, I keep wanting to go for them just like that too, but I stopped myself. Okay. All right, now we got all those. And on the first card I made, I came back in with Wink Estella and did the middle of the pink flowers, but I just wasn't happy with that, and I looked at it and finally decided what I wanted to do was pearls. So after I did pearls, then I was happy. Okay. And it just gives it that little something. And I love the combination of the sweet pearls with the wood. It's just, I don't know, I just like it. Okay, there is that. And I have one more thing. All right. I am going to write a number. Let me find something to write with here that actually writes. Do your guys' ink pens go dry? My ink pens all go dry. All right, that one is, let me find one that I need to go through and like take them all out. Okay, I'm gonna come over here where you can't see, and I'm going to write a number. All right, and while I'm doing the last little thing on my card, I have written a number. You guys make a guess between, and this is only for people who are on here live right now. At the end of my video, I'm going to do the number thing. So pick a number between 1 and 50. And the closest one to my number will get this card. In the US only, please. Okay, so I am using the braided linen trim, and I'm just going to make a little bow. Hi, Maria. Okay, there we go. And then I just kind of like to fan it out a little bit, which is really easy to do with this braided stuff. There we go. And I need my dots. So I've just stuck a glue dot on the back, and I'm going to put this right up here on the top of the sign. And there it is. Finished, finished. And here's my first one. Pretty much the same. I think I did the inside colors the same even, yep. Okay. So, are you guys guessing? Thanks, Linda. Guessing, guessing, guessing. Guess a number between 1 and 50. One guess, please. Okay, have you guys all made your guess? Thank you, Cindy. All right, let's see. Maria had the first guess. You've still got time to make a guess. It looks like there's only 3 of you on here, and I see 3 guesses. So here was my number 42. So Linda, you are the closest. So this card will be coming to you. Please message me with your mailing address so I can get that sent off to you. Fun, fun. So you can, yeah, just message me here on my stamping page and I will get this in the mail to you. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And if you missed out at the beginning, I won't be on next week because I've got to move I'm getting all the stuff cleared out of my desk. Thank you, Linda. Thanks for watching. I'm getting all the stuff cleared out of my desk because my new desks are going to be coming, not this weekend, but next weekend. So I have to be ready. So I'll be all discombobulated and won't be able to be in here stamping. But I will be back on shortly after that. Oh, I know what I missed. I was going to back my little sign with this little scrap of brown just to make it a little bit stronger, but it did just fine. So I missed that little step. Anyway, so I will see you after that. I think I will come on and do a little video of my room after I get the new desks in so you can see what I've done in here. And then I'll be back a week from next Friday with another Friday Fun Day. Okay, thanks you guys. Have a great weekend and I will see you again soon. Happy stamping. Bye bye.